is brought to you by Integrity Roofing and Exteriors.
As promised, I'm joined with Craig Housman and Michael Mann, and they're from the law offices of Housman, Duncan, Garrett, and Mann. And they're going to field your Social Security disability questions and some worker comp stuff as well. Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right, well, our first caller has a question, kind of a COVID question that I think probably some of us had. They had COVID in 2023, some lasting effects like brain fog, no endurance, and they think they got it from a coworker, like on an assembly line. Can they get workers' comp benefits out of this?
It is possible. It is not simple. Those are extremely fact-specific cases. And the COVID has been treated as both an injury claim, and in this circumstance it sounds like it would be, or it can be treated as an occupational disease claim. It makes a difference because if it's injury, it's a 2-year statute of limitations, and if you were exposed in 2023 and this is 2025, you best get moving. But basically, to whether or not it's compensable will depend on a lot of detail, and whether or not the coworker to whom or from whom you think you got it is helpful and cooperative and will go along with this. And it also matters what other exposures you may have had, and those will be dealt with in great detail by the defense lawyer. And these are not simple cases where you call the insurance company and they'll start paying you. They fight these tooth and nail, and unfortunately they win quite a few. So.
Okay, so they need y'all.
Yeah, great so.
All right, so our next caller wants to know, is there a deadline for filing Social Security disability after you stop working?
Yes, there is. And so typically, and this isn't every single time, this is generally, you have about 5 years after you stop working to apply for and get Social Security disability benefits. That's for disability insurance. There's another program called SSI that there's really not a time limit on, but the question is there a time limit after you stop working? Yes, generally it's 5 years, but it's kind of case specific. If you haven't worked consistently for the last 20 years or last 10 years, it may not be it may not be the 5-year mark. And so if you've stopped working and you have a question about, hey, can I still apply for disability insurance benefits, give us a call, 270-444-6644. I almost gave you my personal number there.
We don't want to do that right now. All right, good information. And our next caller says, I was driving my company truck from the shop to the warehouse when somebody ran a stop sign and hit them. Okay, they had to go to the hospital. So now what do?
They better get in touch with us or someone like us, because as simple and commonplace as this sounds, it gets quite involved, because there's the issue of, since you're in a motor vehicle accident, there's no fault to be considered, which most people overlook. Workers' compensation is primary in terms of paying the medical bills, and since you were in your employer's truck, you are covered by workers' compensation. The other driver's insurance will matter. If it's clearly the other fellow's fault, then there should be a claim made against that other driver. Depending on how much insurance they have, it may involve your own underinsured motorist coverage or your employer's underinsured motorist coverage on the employer's vehicle. So there are quite a number of things to learn about, and the earlier you get started on that, the better the ultimate outcome is likely to be for you.
Lots of moving parts, pardon the pun. Okay, guys, we've got a lot more